And continuing coverage this morning on the Sebring water crisis. Today will be the first time students will be in class since the end of last week.
And that's after high levels of lead were found coming from the pipes. As First News has been reporting, the Ohio EPA has been in town testing the school's water. Now,
they gave the all clear yesterday, meaning kids will be heading back to class in just a few hours. 27 First News reporter Christina Mullen joins us live from Sebring with the superintendent and what parents need to know as they're sending their kids back to class. Christina.
Good morning, Dan and Lauren. Sebring Schools will be open in just a few hours. They've been closed for 3 straight days because of the ongoing water crisis here in Sebring. I'm at the Sebring Schools Administrative Building, and I'm joined here with the school's superintendent, Tony Viscount. Thanks for joining us this morning. Walk me through the steps you had to take to reopen your buildings.
Well, yesterday I received the EPA's test results, and then based on recommendations from them and health department, we determined which fountains needed to be shut off, and I've taken those steps. Those fountains have been shut off and then taped up so that students won't be able to use them.
Now, some parents reached out to us on First News, and they emailed us, sent us some questions they have. They're still concerned for their child's safety. Some parents claim that they've been asking for the exact numbers of those test results, but no one has them.
No one contacted my office that I'm aware of yesterday. I will go ahead and put those online because I saw on Facebook through our Sebring community page that there is some concern about that. So later on this morning, I will make sure those are available on our website.
And hopefully that clears up any miscommunication they have. Right. Some parents say that the health department has stated that the schools shouldn't be reopened until the levels show a test level of 0 lead in any of the fountains or drinking water. Do you know anything about that?
And that's not the information I received yesterday from the health department. They said that we need to make sure that we just isolate any areas that are showing traces of lead. And I think there's a little miscommunication as far as the actual numbers for lead. Anything between 0 and 4.99 is considered 0 lead. So they're, any of those will still could possibly have some traces. And then the up to 15 is considered safe according to EPA. But we've decided to take extra precaution, and any of those that are above the 5 between 15 to go ahead and shut those off as well, and then try to get those water samples tested again.
But all of the water fountains at this point are safe for students to return.
Any of them, yeah, the ones that we have open are definitely safe. We will be providing bottled water today, though, because I know parents are nervous. We've decided to make sure that all our meals aren't prepared with water, too, just to alleviate any concern they have.
We were talking a little bit earlier before this live shot, and you said that you were going to make sure all water fountains are turned off before students enter the building today?
Well, probably not all, because there are some that didn't have any traces of lead, so I don't see a reason to shut off those. But any of the ones that did show even the trace above the 5 will definitely be shut off today.
Perfect. And another parent says they were kind of left out of the loop when this all came about. Do you guys have like a plan in place in case a situation like this happens in Sebring again?
We do have an all-call system, so my suggestion is for any parent who hasn't received the message to call the building and make sure that we do have the correct number in our system for them, because it calls over 1,000 families. I also send text messages to anyone that has cell and an email. So as long as I have proper information, they should be receiving the information.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on First News this morning, Tony.
Thank you.
So hopefully those answers clear up a little bit of the parents' confusions or worriness for their children headed back to school today. Reporting live in Sebring, I'm Christina Mullen, WKBN 27 First News.
And there will be more opportunities for families in the Sebring water system to get screened for lead. Free testing will be by appointment only Wednesday, February 3rd in Goshen Township. You'll need to call the number on your screen to get the exact time and location. It's open to kids 6 and under and pregnant or breastfeeding mothers. The Mahoney County District Board of Health says if there's enough demand, it might hold another open screening clinic. And all of this information is also posted on our website, WKBN.com.